So this might seem crazy coming from me, and the reason why is because I'm one of the most optimistic people that you'll ever meet. But you might want to think twice, and I mean seriously think twice in regards to becoming a real estate agent. And I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you might want to think twice, or just to mentally prepare the people who are mentally tough enough to become a real estate agent. And this is not any of that because your income is inconsistent bullcrap. I'm actually going to give you real game and real advice for my agents.
Hi guys, welcome to Martez Kelly's real estate channel. This is Martez Kelly, and welcome to the channel.
What's good, family? This is Martez Kelly. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. So my goal is to drop one video every single week. I know my channel banner is say every Thursday, but one video every single week. And if you really like the content that you had seen or that you're seeing so far, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on the notification bell. And I know this is something crazy, but I wanted to bring this up. It has nothing to do with the content, but I want to bring it up. Most of you guys say you love how authentic I am and how natural I am and how basically I just come like this. One day soon, I'm gonna get a haircut for y'all. This is like crazy. But the reason why I be coming at y'all white tee and normal like this is because I feel more like natural talking to you guys. But as soon as I get a haircut and I put on some clothes, I actually want to talk all different. But I'm gonna get a haircut real soon. But let's go ahead and jump into the content of this video. Like I said, like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. All right, so the number one reason why I feel like you might want to reconsider being a real estate agent is because, one, you are a business owner and an employee at the same time. This may go over a lot of people's head, but this was one of the mental shifts for me because I've been a business owner before. I've been an entrepreneur before, ran businesses, and I never had to be the employee of that business as well. I'm pretty sure most of us have been employees before. But let me go ahead and explain why. So like I said, you're doing all this at the same exact time. So although the business is pretty simple, in my opinion it is. You may hear a lot of people say that being a real estate agent is hard. It's not, it's pretty simple. It's just a lot of people overcomplicate the situation. It's up to you to complete everything. You are the accountant, you are the marketing person, you do all the administration tasks. And one of my things I feel like is the most important thing, you do all of the customer service. Like, everything stops and ends with you. The number 2 thing, one of the reasons why I feel like you should reconsider, or I wouldn't even say, I don't want to call it that, but the number 2 thing that I feel like you guys should look out and think about before becoming an agent is you want to make sure you choose the right broker. And this is not to say that having the right broker or the wrong broker can make or break your career. That's not true. But making sure that you're with the right broker could also either boost or hinder you. So if you're dedicated to this game and you really want to be a real estate agent, you're going to be successful regardless. It's just depending on choosing the right broker, or that'll depend on how fast you grow, how slow do you. This is also a bonus tip for you guys as well. Don't worry about the split. So that's something that I messed up on. I wanted to make sure I was making a good amount on the split, but I wish, as a beginning agent, I wish I would have went for something like a 50-50 split, because in that sense I'm actually trading my split for knowledge. So most people are gonna go look for a 100% split. You get to keep all of your commission. But think about it in a sense, if you're a new agent, you're not getting no help. The broker doesn't make money off of you except for maybe the monthly fees. But I would have went for that 50-50 split and let it benefit me more as an agent. And then just know you can always find another broker. But I would have just did that so I can get that education from the jump. The number 3 thing is, don't expect to see your fruit unless like 30 days down the road. 90 days down the road. So think about it like this. I always tell myself it's like planting a seed. You plant the seed, you have to wait until the fruit come. So this is an example. I was cold calling 90 days ago. And this is a real example. I was cold calling 90 days ago. Got in contact with a seller. She wanted to move on. She wanted to sell. Didn't want to sell at that exact moment. So I've been following up with her for 90 days. Just called her this week. She said she's actually ready to sell. So I'm going to get my first listing this Saturday. And it's from that last video that I did where I got 4 listings off of this one cold call. If you haven't seen that already, I'll have it linked in the description box for you guys. But 90 days. It took 90 days for me to get to this point. And what I think of now is it's going to take 90 days for me to get the check in my hand. So this is just to set the expectation. A lot of people say the income is inconsistent. It depends on how you work. So if you work all year, and if you believe in the 90-day planting of the seed, if you're working, get paid, and when you get paid, you still went back to work, you're still gonna be good. So I would just say plant that seed, and don't expect the seed to grow fast. But then you gotta also put enough numbers out there. 1 second. What's up?
Baby, can you bring me that black hat
For Jaden or you?
for me?
What? Okay. All right. 1
Inside
second.
the couch, I think.
Let me finish this last little line, and then I'm coming out though.
Okay.
But don't expect your seeds to all produce, because some seeds will land on fertile ground and they'll produce fruits. Some seeds won't. But that's the purpose of continuously going and being consistent, and not so much on a heavy load. So don't make 1,000,000 calls in one day. Spread those 1,000,000 calls over the next 10 years. Okay, so the next thing I would say is time blocking is real and it's necessary. Back in the beginning, when I first got my license, I actually was just doing whatever. I did my post license. I was doing training for my brokerage, just doing all kind of things. And it was just like, I wasn't time blocking. So I basically wasted, like I said, those first 90 days. And I'm actually going to have a video coming out on that soon. So make sure y'all subscribe. But I was freelancing and ended up rushing the process and not actually trusting it. So that's the importance of time blocking. If you know every single day I'm going to spend an hour doing this or 2 hours doing this, you're going to have to trust the process, because like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying it, you got to plant the seeds and let them grow. That's it. That's it. So now we're going to jump into the fifth thing. And the fifth thing is commit to being a real estate agent. So if you are jumping into this business like with the idea or with the plan of just getting in, getting something quick and getting out, you're going to be spit out of this industry just as quick. And the reason is because to be in this business, and I think to be successful, and like I said, I've only been in it for 90 days, but just throughout this time, I've realized that to actually be in this business and be successful, you got to actually love what you're doing, and because you're not going to want to do it. And I'm just being honest, I love real estate. I actually have dreamed of being an agent, and now that I got the opportunity, I'm so glad that I love it, because it's like, man. And also the cursing and the cold calling and all the stuff that's going on to people who it's just crazy. So you gotta actually make a commitment to being a real estate agent and make a commitment to the industry, and that way you'll be able to push through some of those tough moments. You gotta also, like I was saying before, you gotta commit to the grind, commit to the craft. You gotta be willing to make those calls. You gotta be willing to spend the money to advertise. You gotta be willing to cold call, like I said. I think I said it already. You gotta be willing to knock on doors. You gotta be willing to learn. You gotta be willing to pay for those courses, pay for that group, whatever it is. You gotta be willing and just full-fledged and just all in on being a real estate agent. But to my point, thank you guys so much for making it so far in this video. Right now, the channel is growing like crazy. Like I'm really like, I look at the app, YouTube Studio app every day. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. But I love y'all, man. Keep the love coming. Comment down below if y'all need anything. Let me know how y'all feeling when y'all in the situation. Give me some advice. What y'all got going on down there? I'm going to respond to every single comment. Reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram at Martez_Kelly. I'll be sure to put it right here. But click right here to watch. Click right here to subscribe, and click right here to watch our next video.